Welcome back. We've all heard that chocolate is great for us, but there's always this controversy of is it dark chocolate, milk chocolate, what kind of chocolate. So a recipe that I'm going to show you today, which is cocoa bean laddu, is going to tell you all about what chocolate is good for you. The ingredients for this cocoa bean laddu are raw cocoa beans. Now this is the original form of chocolate. Then we have jaggery, ghee, chana dal, cardamom powder and some mixed nuts. So the first step is to roast the chana dal. And while it is roasting, let me tell you something about cocoa beans. So this is a cocoa bean. This is where chocolates are made from. And it has an outer shell which you can always peel off, and then you'll have an inner black powder like this. But I prefer to actually eat it with the shell. It's quite nice. And you'll find it roasted. In most organic stores it's now available. And ask for the roasted variety, it's much simpler. So the way that they make chocolate is they grind these cocoa beans and they add sugar to it, and some of them even add milk powder, and that's how you get milk chocolate. So the darker the chocolate, the better it is because the less sugar has been added. So even if you look at say 70-80% chocolate, what they mean is 70% is cocoa bean, while the rest is all the other preservatives like sugar, milk powder, emulsifiers, the rest is all that. So the higher the cocoa content, the better the chocolate is for you. So just roast this off lightly, and then if you find that the cocoa beans are very light brown in color, it means they require roasting. So you need to roast them on a high flame for a good 5-10 minutes until they gain the correct color. So the chana dal is nicely toasted, and the next step is to powder it. So powder the chana dal separately and then powder the cocoa beans until it's really finely powdered. The next step is simple. You just need to put all of these ingredients together. So I start with the jaggery and ghee. Start with a little bit. You can always taste later and add more if you need. Some ghee. Okay. Let these two melt together, and then we'll add the cocoa bean and chana dal. So the reason cocoa bean is spoken about so often and we are told that chocolate is really good for us is it has a lot of good things in it. It has a lot of antioxidants. It even helps us sleep better. There are lots of studies that say that people who eat 70% or more of cocoa chocolates in the night just before sleeping have better sleep than those who don't. Proven studies across the world. It's also proven as an antidepressant, and surprisingly, weight loss. It helps with that. But I'm talking about pure cocoa beans. I'm not talking about chocolate with sugar and milk and all of those. That doesn't help it. So I've added the cocoa powder and chana dal. And you'll realize how much sugar has been added to chocolate when you taste this raw cocoa bean. And that'll give you an idea of, do you want to have that kind of sugar in your diet? Or are you okay leaving that much of processed things out? So think about it. Taste a raw cocoa bean once. Experience it. So I'm just going to cook it until it is nicely amalgamated. You can always set this into burfis, put it into a plate with a little bit of oil or butter below it, and then put this on and create little squares or cubes of it. Yummy. But today we're going to make laddus. So this mixture is now ready. If by chance you've added too much of ghee, don't worry, add in a little bit of ragi flour. Ragi and chocolates are best friends. Cocoa bean also has a very high vitamin content, so it's great for anyone, and also a huge iron content. So if you have someone with a hemoglobin deficiency, all you need to do is eat some of these raw cocoa pods. Eat about 2-3 of them every day, add them with a little bit of jaggery, or make a laddu out of this and have it every day. So let this cool down, then we'll make it into balls or whatever shape you would like. So the cocoa bean laddu is ready. One of my absolute favorite recipes with chocolate. Try it out for the huge health benefits that it has and for the taste factor.